Welcome to Hays CISD Gameday. On set tonight, we have Coach Carlin, the Jags football coach, along with Athletic Director Lance Moffett. Tonight's game features the San Marcos Rattlers with your Johnson Jaguars. We're going to talk a little football in just a second, but first, let's find out about Johnson Jaguar cross country. Coach Volpe, welcome to Game Day. Talk to me about how cross country is going for the Jags this year.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad to be here. So far, we've had a great start to the season. At our Canyon meet a few weeks ago, all 5 of our top boys placed in the top 20, which was awesome. We had our top girl place in the 22. And then also we had our Hays meet just a few weeks ago, which was an awesome event with us, Hays and Lehman. We had 30 teams there and it was great. Our kids ran great because it was a fast course, so we saw a lot of fast times there. And last week we had 2 of our teams go to McNeil. So our varsity girls and varsity boys made the silver division. So they're doing a really great job so far. We have one more meet until district. We'll be at Marble Falls on Saturday, and then our district meet is going to be October 8th, so coming up in a few weeks.
I just want to give a shout out to our Johnson High, our Hays High, and our Lehman teams for hosting the Hays meet a couple weeks ago. There was 1,100 high school entrants. Coach mentioned that already, but it's about 2,000 kids total because we had a middle school meet that afternoon. They did a great job with that. And what I've seen in the competition is that our teams are improving each week, and that's really what you're trying to do. The greatest thing about cross country is you get to PR every week, and so those kids, if they PR every week, then they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and so I know they're getting that done. Coach Carlin, take a moment and tell us a little bit about last week's game at Dripping Springs and what we're going to take forward to this week's game against San Marcos.
Sure, Coach. I think the biggest thing, to be perfectly honest, I'm not big on moral victories or anything like that, but we did go out there and play one of the top teams in the state of Texas in 6A football. They've had a quick history of doing really well, in season playoffs, and we went toe-to-toe. We really went toe-to-toe all night long. We moved the ball really well. We gave them everything they could ask for at the line of scrimmage, offensively, defensively, special teams. We also learned that, like I've been saying it for the past several weeks, you have to play 4 quarters of football. And when you play a really, really good team like Coach Zimmerman's team is over there, you have to execute every phase of the game for every quarter. Yeah.
Coach Carlin, what do you think the keys to victory against San Marcos are going to be tonight?
Honestly, the biggest thing is getting right back to Jaguar football. I've said it every week, win or lose, we go with that night, it's over. After that, we move on. The next practice is the most important practice, and I preach to the kids that this next game is the most important game, and San Marcos is it this week. We're putting all of our efforts, all of our attitude and toughness goes into this week against San Marcos. So we're going to try to establish line of scrimmage like we do, both sides of the ball. We're going to try to play perfect. And that's the expectation. I know it's probably not going to happen, but we are going to try to win every single snap this week.
Yeah, looking for another balanced game. It was great to see our Jags balance up last week. We had a great run game. We had a great passing game. We just didn't, as you mentioned, finish at the end when we needed to. So hopefully we'll see some improvement there, and we'll continue to build on the things we've gotten better at each week.
Thanks to each one of you for coming to tonight's contest, especially to our alums that are coming back for Homecoming 2024.
Go Jags!